Guys, welcome back. It's me Rajan Sharma, and in this video I will show you that how can we remove reported posts from our social media application using Firebase. And guys, we will perform this operation from our admin app that we have created in our previous tutorials. So guys, basically in this tutorial, first of all, we will retrieve, I have already made a tutorial about retrieving post from real-time database. So in this tutorial we will simply remove the post, okay, and after removing the post we will send an email to the user so they can for notifying them that we have removed your post from our application because of this report submission, and due to this reason we will also explain the reason due to what is the main reason for removing the post. So guys, in this tutorial we will do all these things. So first of all, what we will use, first of all we will use Volley for sending request in PHP, okay. Then we will create a PHP file from where we will handle our message and email body subject, okay. And after using PHP and Volley, we will create our buttons in admin applications. So when you will click on those buttons, so the performance or the operation will happen. So guys, this video is all about removing post which have report issues, okay. And after removing the post we will send simple email to the user, okay, because that is the important feature in modern application. Because any application, if they have something to inform their users, so they just simply send email, okay. So guys, this is, you can say, the first video of sending email from Android application after performing any task, okay, so or operation. So guys, after watching this video you will be able to send any kind of email if you want to notify your users after doing something new feature, or about if you want to tell your users about something. So you can simply after watching this video you can simply send an email to them, okay. So guys, this video is going to be very interesting, and if you want the source code of this tutorial, so you can join the membership. So without wasting time, let's start. So guys, first of all, you can see that this is our item report.post XML file, okay. So here we have to increase two buttons. First one is for allow, second one is for delete, okay. So button one, what it will do, that allow button will only delete the post from report reference, okay. But the second button decline, what it will do, it will remove the post from all the references, like all images, user post and user images, and from report post also. And after that we will send an email to the user that for informing that we have removed your post from our app because of this report submission, understand, due to this reason, okay. So first of all we have to start with the creating buttons. So here first of all I will, and we will give the text that will be decline, then button also btn decline, fine. So guys, now you can see that we have two buttons, okay. And now we have to work on the Java part. So you can zoom it a little bit and see that it is looking pretty good, not really good UI, but still workable. So after that, here we have all the things that we should have, okay. So guys, after that, here we have this, so we can go on the report vh class, report view holder, because here we have to increase two variables for that button. So first one will be btn allow, then btn decline, okay, semicolon. So now we have two buttons. So after that, so you have to just simply increase the reference, that will be btn allow equals to item view dot find view by id dot id dot btn allow, then semicolon, then after that btn decline equals to item view dot find view by id dot id dot btn decline, fine. So now we have given the reference. So after that we can proceed in this show report post activity, okay. So first of all, here you can see that we are having this recyclable adapter, and here we will retrieve all the posts that we have done in our real-time post that we have in our real-time database, okay, which is reported by some user. So after that, here we will simply, first of all, as we have seen in my previous tutorial, that we have to write holder, and then after that we will write the name of that button. So when user will click on the button decline, so we will simply call set on click listener, then new, then after that we will again view on click listener. Okay, now after that again for allow button, so when the user will click on the allow button, so we will simply click on this new view all click listener. So guys, when the user will allow, so we will create a method that allow post, and then after that here you have to just leave it for now. And when the user will decline, we will create a method that decline post, and then again semicolon. Okay, so after that we will create another method, and that will be of name that send email, and again semicolon. Okay guys, so now we have these methods. So after that here we need some parameters, and the parameters are like first of all that time. Okay, so string time, that will be get item pass position, then dot get time. Okay, then after that another parameter will be uid, we need that. Okay, so again write get item dot position dot get uid, then semicolon. And now I guess time and uid, that's all we need for now. Okay, so in decline post we need the uid and we need the time. Okay, and in the send email we need only time, sorry, uid. Okay, so you just have to give these parameters, and in allow post we need both time and uid. So just click on this create method report, now we have it. Again click on this send email, this send email method. So now we have all the methods that we need. Okay, so first of all let's work with the allow post. Okay, so hey guys, when the user will allow the post, so what we will do, we will only delete the post from report post reference. Okay, we will only delete the post from let me open this this report post reference. Okay, so for that what here we have to do is just open your social media application, because we already have a lot of code and we have to copy the reference. So first of all we will open the fragment 4, and here we have to copy the reference for report posts. Yeah, so just let me go to the report, see how much coding we have done. Okay, so here we have that method. So guys, you can see that we have this reference here, so simply copy it from here, control plus C. Okay, and then after that make sure that we are not using any kind of user ID in the key, we are simply passing that. Okay, so now we can proceed. So go back in your admin app, and here you have to paste that reference. Okay, so for that database, let me go above here, and I will simply declare that Firebase database equals to Firebase database dot get instance semicolon. Now the error is gone. Okay, so now we have the reference number 1, so we will delete that post from here. So for that here we need the code for deleting. So for deleting the codes we have in your questions activity, because we are already deleting questions here. So I'll show you. So you can see that here we have that code, so you can just simply copy it from here and go back in the admin application. So that is the benefit of creating this admin app. We already have a lot of code, so now we have given this. So after that pass the report posts, that's all. Okay, so guys, this time when the user will click on the button allow, so it will just simply allow the post on the social media application. Now it's time to handle that decline post. Okay, so what we will do when the user will decline the post, so first of all when the user will decline the post, so we have to delete it from multiple childs. For example, from this all images. Okay, here we will save all images of all the user, all images, then from all post. Okay, and then after that we have to delete it from, yeah, two references. Okay, all post, all images. So now it's time to open social media application and search for post activity. Okay, here we will get both of the references. Okay, so here you can see that we have 3 references. Okay, first one video, second images, third one is all post. So you just have to copy all of them. Okay, simply copy it from here, and then go back in the admin application, and in the decline post you just have to paste the codes. Okay, so now after that you will simply declare the database reference for db1, db2, db3, fine, semicolon, and then after that here you have to pass the uid that we have generated above. So after that you can see that we have the reference, okay, correctly. So after that we have to just simply again copy this code from here, control plus C, and then go above, And guys, this time you have to paste it once and just make this query one. Okay, and first of all you have to give the reference db1. Okay, then again paste it. This time just leave it as one and you have to make it db2. Okay, and this time you have to make it reference 2, query number 2, and just make it db3. Okay, so now let me check that db1 query number 1, query number 1 db1. Okay, so db query db1, query number 2 db2, and query number 3 database 3. Okay, so now when the user will click on the button decline, so it will remove the post from all the references, and we also have to remove the post from report reference. So you just have to increase one more reference, and that will be this reference. Control plus C and go above and simply paste it and just give it name report ref post. Okay, and you have to again copy this code of deleting. Control plus C. Okay guys, so just in the last again paste it and make this query number 3 and also make this one 3 and give this name report ref post. So now it will delete the post from all the references in social media application. Okay guys, so now it's time to handle this email part. Okay, so when the user will click on the button to delete, so we will simply send the email to the user. Now how we will do it? So first of all guys, for that you just have to close this Android Studio. Okay, and we have to focus on open Sublime Text, or you can say a new file, just a new file. Okay, and just give it a rich text document, and its name is going to be send email and .php. Okay, yes, so now we have this file. Click on it and then open with Sublime Text. So now we have send email.php. Okay, so now let me close it and I will just increase the text size. So guys, now it's time to code in PHP. So first of all guys, here we will start from the basic tag, and that will be PHP. Remove extra bracket, and now inside it we will simply code that how we can send image when the user will delete a post. Okay, so first of all, guys, I have already created a tutorial of PHP, so if you want to see, I will give its link on description. You can go and watch complete PHP crash course and you will understand all about that I'm doing here about post and method and Volley, and you can also watch API tutorials. You will understand more. Okay, so now after that, name. That's why I will recommend you to please watch that playlist before this one, so it will help you and you will understand more. So now we are declaring a variable and we will need 3 variables. Okay, so the first one is name, second one is email, okay, and third one is message. So first of all, just make it email and then make this one message, and make sure the spelling is correct, otherwise it will create problem. Okay, so just we have 3 variables now. So first of all, after that we will declare a variable and its name will be email underscore, and that will be subject. Okay, so the subject of the email will be single quotation and first of all social media app, because you can give your application name, okay, according to yours, social media app, and then semicolon. Now after that, and then will be email underscore body, okay, equals to single quotation again. So guys, now the thing that you here need to make sure is we will use double quotation. Okay, and here also double quotation. Now fine, so between this double quotation here, first of all you have to write that dear, and then here you have to give the variable name. Okay, and then after that slash, then n, so it will change the line. Okay, now after that comma or dot, whatever you want to use you can. Then after that again double quotation, and this time we will pass the message variable. Okay, and then again quotation, now semicolon. Okay, so after that here you have to create a variable that will be, its name will be dollar header. So guys, here in this headers you have to write is reply, then comma, then to, reply to, and then after that semicolon, colon. And here guys, you have to pass the here you have to give the email of admins. Okay, so for that you can create any admin email. Okay, so I will create email underscore admin. So for that, here I would like to give the value that my email is Rachan Sharma 669 at the rate gmail.com, semicolon Rajan Sharma 669 at the rate gmail.com. So guys, you just have to create a admin email for admin so they can reply. Okay, so here you have to pass that email admin, and then again backslash r backslash n, and then semicolon. Okay, so now we have headers. So guys, here now I will write the main important line. So first of all, you have to use mail. So now if we have to pass that who we want to send, so here you have to pass that dollar email. Okay, that we will send from our application. And now subject, so the subject is going to be dollar email subject. Okay, and now the message is going to be email body, and another parameter will be the last parameter, that will be headers, then semicolon. Okay, so now after that you just have to save this code, and now it's time to reduce the code size, text size, and see that I guess now our PHP file is correct. So now it's time to just we have this everything is looking fine, but I don't think it should create any problem for now. So three variables: email, social media app, email body, subject, admin email. That's pretty good. Okay, so after that you can simply save it. Now guys, after that you have to remove it. Okay, so now open your this dashboard of you can see web host API app one tutorial. So guys, if you don't know about this web host, you have to watch my API tutorial first video where I'm showing about it. Okay, so link will be in description, so watch that video before watching this, or if you know about it, so it's fine. So here we will upload the file, so we can use Volley library for sending email. Okay, so we'll use Volley PHP for sending real-time email whenever you will remove the post of that user. Okay, so that's a quite interesting part, I guess, because it's really good feature. In today's modern application, if you perform some operation, so the image, or I mean user will receive the message. So that's the aim behind it. Okay, so now we have this file, so open it and upload it here. Send email, send email.php, and here we have that method. So click right and click on this view, and yeah, the file is absolutely okay. So after that you just have to copy this URL from here. Okay, control plus C. Now go back in your Android app, admin app. Okay, so here simply write string URL equals to control plus V semicolon. Okay, so guys, now we have the user ID, so we can proceed with that. So after that we need the email of that user. Okay, so because we are not saving email in with that report child, okay, of all of that, so here we will do one thing. We will simply open the F1, so from there we can copy the codes for retrieving data. So first of all, you have to copy this document reference and Firebase Firestore. Okay, then control plus C. Now go back in your admin application, and here you have to paste that first of all, and for that you also have to add the dependency, otherwise it will create problem. So now I will go for the dependency, and that is Firebase Firestore. Where is it? Firebase, here it is, Firestore. So yeah, control plus C, and then again open its Gradle build, and admin application, control plus V. Now click on the button sync now and wait for the successful sync. So now the sync part is successfully done. So you can see that you can simply alt plus insert and again alt plus insert. Now we have this. So guys, after that you have to again go back in your social media application, and from this fragment one we have to copy other codes too. Okay, so where is the reference for that? Yep, here it is. So you just have to, yep, just copy this reference from here, okay, and go back in your admin application, and here you have to paste it. So now we have everything, document reference. So here you have to pass UID. So document reference, that's okay. So guys, that's correct. So now we have the reference for document Firebase Firestore. So it's time to retrieve the data. So for retrieving data, you just have to search for the codes where we are retrieving the data. So here we are retrieving the data. See, so simply copy this code reference.get and copy it till here, Control plus C, and then go back in your admin application and paste it here. And you just remove this extra code, okay, and also remove this else conditions code. And here actually we need only email, okay, email or name. So just remove this bio section and remove this URL section and remove this profession section. It is just not required, okay. So here we have the string. Just remove this string and name result, email result, go above, and here you have to declare variable strings like, or instead of here we can declare it just here. Yep, so write string, that will be email result, name result, semicolon. So we have the data, so it is creating problem. Click on this transform final, what the hell it is. So we don't have to do that here like that, okay. So just we can remove it from here. Just go above, declare it as a global variable. So string, that will be email result, that will be name result, and semicolon. So now the error should be gone. So now I can see that the error is gone. Okay, so after that here we have the email and all. So now we can proceed. So guys, when we will retrieve the email, so from here, so we can proceed with our next part. Otherwise I'm already showing it on my API application, so please go and watch that series. New handler, then after that semicolon, then after that handler dot post delayed new runnable, then 3 seconds. So after that 3 seconds we will send the email. So yeah, okay, so now inside this we will do is simply write string request, then string request equals to, and first of all after that again new string request, then request, then after that dot method, and after that here you have to write post because we are using post method. And now it's time to pass the URL, okay, and after that the URL simply write new, then response listener. So now we have this response listener. So just after that response listener here semicolon, and then here you have to write the new response error listener, okay, and then after that response error listener you have to write starting ending bracket, and here you have to search for control plus O, so control plus O, and search for method get params. So here we have the method, okay. So now after that just bracket number 1, bracket number 2, and then semicolon, okay. And in the last you have to write one more thing, that request queue, okay, then request queue equals to, you have to write Volley. So for that you have to add Volley library, okay. So Volley dot new request queue, okay, then here you have to pass the context. So simply write report posts, and then dot this, then semicolon, and then after that request queue, then dot add, and here you have to pass that request string request.
then semicolon. So now guys, after that here you have to remove this return, and between before that you have to write is simply create a map, and map its name will be, first of all, pass values, not string request, sorry, again string is string, okay. And now after that give it name param, then after that here you have to write new hash map, and again here we will pass between this curly braces, okay, string string, and then semicolon. So after that here you can write is dot param dot put, and first of all you have to pass the value name, and that will be name result, okay, semicolon. Then second parameter will be param dot put, and its name will be email, okay. So here you have to pass that email result, so it will send that email to the user whose post we are going to delete. And then after that param dot put, and this time you have to go for message, and the message will be, so just let me create it just above here. So um, so string message, so simply write here string message equals to, so guys the string message will be that double quotation that we have removed your post from social media app due to, and after that here you have to pass due to. So yeah, for that due to here just one more thing we have to retrieve, so that will be string, come on man, due to equals to get item, then dot position, then dot get issue, then semicolon, and here you have to pass that issue, oh, sorry, just due to, okay. And now we have the issue. So here in this email you can increase just that one child string dot to due to, okay. So now we have come on, this string request due to, yeah. So here you have to write that due to semicolon. So guys, now we have the message is ready what we will send to that user. So almost everything is correct, and then after that here you have to return that param, then semicolon. So now that is gone, so almost our coding part is complete, I guess. So you can see that the application is absolutely okay, and the codes are almost correct. So guys, just before running the application, that make sure you have to add this extra header here, okay. So after adding this here, we can adding this header, we can proceed. So after that close, save and close the php file, okay. So now after that, when I will open this open report, so here we have a post in real-time database. We can see that child abuse name is Rahul and it's time. So when you will click on the button decline, so it will delete the post from all the database and it will send us the email. So click on the button decline and the post is deleted. So now we have to wait for the email, that is it coming or not. So 3 seconds is the handler, and after that 3 seconds our volley part will work. So it may also take. So guys, you can see that the data, I mean the email is received absolutely okay, and you can see that the coding is working absolutely okay. So when I will open this, so you can see that our application's name social media app, and we have this email, okay. So you can see that, dear Rahul, we have removed your post from social media app due to child abuse, okay. So you can see that our application is working absolutely okay. So guys, if you like this videos, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And guys, please add this header in the sent email part, okay, that I'm showing you after that coding. So just add this header, one more extra header, okay, in your file, and then it will work absolutely okay. So if you want the source code of this tutorial, so please join membership. First level will provide you source code, second level will provide you zip file, third level apk file. So guys, if you like this tutorials, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.